Hello, beautiful people, from here, from there, and from everywhere. This is Lezama. Hola, ¿qué tal, gente bonita? De aquí, de allá y de acullá, aquí y les ama. And perhaps if you happen to watch this video, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much because you are taking your time and kind and very kind, come and see what I'm showing you. Y en caso de que pues esté viendo este video, le agradezco muchísimo y por una amabilidad y su corazón tan generoso de darme su tiempo. And I think we are going to start maybe with this pile. This pile are the books that are completely done, finished. Well, I should say this one, no. But those ones I believe they are. Estos son los libros con los que ya están terminados completamente, pero bueno, eso es lo que creo. Vamos a ver un poquitín de ellos. Vamos a empezar con este. Let's start with this one. This is the first ever little sketch that I started sometime 2007, 2006, somewhere there. Because, yes, let me tell you first that I always did some sort of craft while I was at home in Mexico. Déjame decirte que siempre hice algún tipo de trabajo que tenía que ver siempre con papeles, dibujos, cerámica, de yeso, tarjetas postales con, ya sea de tarjeta postal con cualquier otro tipo de papel o papel cebolla, papel albanene en tercera dimensión, también el aluminio, en pirograbado, todo ese tipo de cuestiones. Pero bueno, cuando llegué acá, entonces un día mi esposo me pregunta, ¿y qué sabes hacer? O sea, ¿qué cosa artística o te gusta hacer o te gusta realizar con tus manos? That was his question. One day he said to me, my husband, he asked me, what do you know? What do you do with your hands? I mean, what kind of things that you like to have, or hobbies, or things that you enjoy to do? And I mentioned to him, I like drawing, and I like painting, and I like do things and do some crafting and all those things. And he says, well, I guess it's time for you to start doing something then. Y entonces me dijo, pues sabes qué, yo creo que es tiempo de que empiece a hacer algo. And he bought me this little sketchbook y me compró este sketch. But at the beginning, actually, I was not sketching. Well, I was sketching, doing little drawings, but at the same time I was doing a lot of handwriting because I didn't know much about painting. So this was like my book for painting and my, how to explain, where I put lessons and mixing colors and things like that. And then, of course, I did not like that because it was just more about writing. Like, for example, here. So it's in these pages, in those pages, something like that. So I make a little drawing in between and things like that. And then I said, well, I don't think I want to keep doing that. I had to kind of organize my ideas and my thoughts. So I'm going to put separate my drawings, and I'm going to put separate whatever when I need to write or things like that. So it has to do with drawings, sketches, and yes, that is what has to do with writing, but we'll go back to that. Let's go back here. So then I said, okay, I want to do another little project, create something, and then I remember my fish. The fish, where did I love fish? Well, unfortunately, I don't know how to swim. Bueno, porque amo los pescados, pero desafortunadamente pues no sé nadar. Bueno, los pescados los amo desde niña. As a little kid, I remember my father and I used to make, or he taught me, and we made together an album of fish, different kind of fish, of fishes. Como niña, en alguna ocasión hicimos un álbum en donde teníamos muchísimos tipos de pescados, de peces. And well, that got in my brain, and that's what I love, drawing fish or think about fish or something like that. But anyway, so this one started, like I'm saying, the drawing, the letters started there. And then I say, that's it, forget it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my fish just by themselves. And as you can see, I just started in 2007, then I did something in 2009, and then completely left it and finished till 2024. Como pueden darse cuenta, empecé en 2007 y de ahí en 2009 hice algo y de ahí pues nada hasta el 2024. Pero bueno, creo que ya está terminado. Y a lo que me refiero que no hice nada porque en el aspecto de que hago en lápiz y dejo el dibujo. Y bueno, entonces aquí ya están los pescados. Let me see. Sorry because I'm holding I like it to make it like this, but then I say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it different as my idea from the beginning. So the idea of the beginning was writing words and a little story inside. So I left it just the way it was, the idea from the beginning. So this one is by Life. This is my name, Virginia. And then we go to Luz del Alba, Hernandez. Here is the H. Why no? These guys. Y Lezama. So different way of writing my name. And then here is Sol y Luna. So it's like the dark and the light, la noche y el día. El sol y la luna, the moon and the sun. And here, just describing that again, día y noche, day and night. Little drawing. And here is creer. So this is to believe. Believe and love. That is the story, where the story starts. Believe and love to create. In this case, to create patterns, to create shapes, to create textures, but at the same time, to have the courage to keep the light, the colors in my life, and then to speak. Yes, to speak, because sometimes we have so many things from our childhood. We keep silence for various reasons. But then it's time to speak. It's good for the soul. Y bueno, En el tiempo, en algunas ocasiones nos quedamos en silencio por años debido a nuestra infancia, situaciones que vivimos en la infancia. Y sin embargo, pues pasa el tiempo hasta que llega el momento en que el alma está cansada de guardar silencio y decide y dice, es tiempo ya de hablar, porque o lo haces o te mueres por dentro. And yes, that hurts, duele, definitivamente. A veces el hablar duele, no solo when I'm talking about pain or hurts, it doesn't mean just to speak because it hurts you again. It's like you are putting alive that context or that situation, but not just that, because sometimes it hurt maybe to other people, people that you love and don't want you to hurt, but it's time also to heal. So you see here, I still some in the back, but anyway, yes. And then, but even if it hurts, when you speak and it hurts, then after that, then you sprout, brotas, yeah, again, see a little bit of that, you sprout or brotas to bloom, floreces. And then after you get peace, paz, obtienes la paz, because you are let it go, you are liberating yourself from the change, from everything, from the pain, from the hurt, from all those things. Entonces te sueltas, te liberas, and then you put yourself in a very high situation. You emerge, you flow, you elevate yourself, where you feel more awareness, and your self-esteem grows up, and the knowledge of you doing the right thing, even though they might hurt to others, or might cause a situation or some kind of tremor or some sort of earthquake in the life of others. Well, there is time when you have to put yourself in peace and stabilization and balance, because during all that period of time, during those years of silence, it's like you were in constant tremor, in constant earthquake, and constant nonsense, and constant pain and hurt. Oh, if you are in a situation, or you were in a situation, or you feel like that, you know what I'm talking about. And then from there, when you put yourself in a elevate yourself, when you feeling balance, te elevas a ti misma, te sientes más armonizada. Then you see the sunrise, ves al alba junto a ti, cerca de ti, within you, around you. Entonces ves el alba alrededor de ti, cerca de ti, enfrente de ti, en ti. And then you start shining. Then within the light comes out, because that light comes out and starts shining yourself. Brillas, sueltas, te liberas y empiezas a brillar, no solamente desde adentro, sino también no solo empiezas a brillar adentro, sino empiezas también a brillar desde dentro para salir y de alguna manera tu aura empiezas a limpiarla, esa energía que se conoce como tal, empieza a limpiarse a tu alrededor y empiezas a sentirte mejor, en armonía. Then you start to clean, because the light within you starts to brighten. It's so much brighter and brighter, and then it comes out. And at the same time, it's like cleansing or cleaning your soul, your body, every part of your system, all your neurons, all the molecules, everything, all your guts, everything within yourself, bones, brain, blood, all your organism is cleaning, and from there it starts to shine and comes out. And then you clean also your aura, and then you feel definite. nicer, and then you feel calm and peace, and you fall into little steps, and then y empiezas entonces a crear pequeños pasitos. At the beginning, probably there are little steps because you spoke, you talk, you finally were able to take out what you have, the pain, the sorrow, the anger, everything, and then you start to shine, and then you feel like little steps, pasitos, for later on. Start dreaming, and start dreaming not just the dreamings that you left behind, not just the dreamings that you left unfinished. Y entonces empieza a soñar no solamente aquellos sueños que dejaste sin concluir, aquellos sueños que dejaste atrás, aquellos sueños que tuviste de niña y que ahora en tu edad adulta te das cuenta que muchos de ellos no los has logrado, no has alcanzado, ni siquiera el 0.5% de ellos, nada, no has alcanzado nada. Pero al mismo tiempo te das cuenta que sí has alcanzado mucho, porque si estás en esta época de tu vida es porque has logrado bastante. Y lo que has logrado es lo que tenías que lograr, con las herramientas que conocías, con lo que tú tenías, con lo que tú sabías. Y empiezas, pues eso, a soñar, a tomar las cosas con más calma, te empiezas a liberar y te das cuenta que todo pasa. Everything goes through, everything pass by. Yes, all the pain, all the sorrow, but most of it, all those painful words towards you and, the punishment towards you, finally is starting to let it go and let it be and let it stay and give you the courage to keep going. And then you find, and then you recuperate yourself, recuperate and recover your own soul and your own wisdom and your own internal thoughts and your own internal guts. Because sometimes the distance, la distancia siempre la distancia te ayuda a sanar. La distancia te ayuda a sanar. Y with the time you're going to find, y con el tiempo vas a encontrar alegría, joy, and everything, and the whole thing and nothing in there, to finally to be born again, to reencounter yourself, to reshape yourself, to restart all over again. Y entonces, en ese encuentro y en esa recuperación de tu yo interno, y con la distancia del tiempo, te das cuenta que vas a sanar y que y que poco a poco vas a encontrar, o más pronto vas a encontrar más alegría. And I'm saying, en este caso hablo de esto porque pues yo en lo personal no soy una persona que ría mucho, que sonría mucho. Siempre he tenido un estado depresivo. I have been all my life quite depressive person because this issue, unfortunately, I was not capable to cope with that and to manage that. So I was able all the time, all my life, my youth, my maturity, my childhood, always been sad and afraid and fear. But now, yes, now I'm starting to have more fun. I'm starting to learn to have fun, to laugh, and even if sometimes I don't find a way to laugh, well, I see jokes, so I read jokes, so I go in, YouTube and looking for jokes that make me laugh. So, yes, then with the time we find the joy, and because everything is and nothing, somos el todo y la nada. We are the whole thing and we are nothing. We are so unique, human beings, so special. Everyone is not repetitive, and each of us is completely the Holy One. And at the same time, we are nothing. And we become nothing when we let ourselves getting depressed or getting into a situation and not be able to find the guts to emerge. Y sí, entonces el todo y la nada que somos, porque somos unos seres únicos, irrepetibles, somos tan exquisitos como humanos, el potencial que tenemos y al mismo tiempo no somos nada, sobre todo cuando nos dejamos invadir por situaciones o pensamientos o por otras personas que su misión es esa, han venido a destruir. Esa es la misión que tienen, destruir para generarse ellos dividendos, para generarse, sobre todo para generar un estado en donde totalmente sería autócrata y donde ellos consideran que no hay nadie más inteligente y que todos los demás seres humanos son unos estúpidos y que solamente ellos son los únicos que pueden gobernar o hacer que el mundo, según, siga mejor. Pero lo interesante es que dice por ahí un dicho, ¿no? Que en el mundo de los ciegos, el tuerto es el rey, o algo por ahí va. And the funny part of this is in the world of the blindness, only the person who has a little bit light of sight, seeing, is the king. I had not got to translate it, but anyway, then when you do that, then you realize that you are the whole thing and you are nothing at the same time. Then if you are in that, and then if you find the light in yourself, then you become and you born again. And then you born to the idea, naces para la idea de ser tú, of become you, of be you. Be you in the universe, be you the universe, the soul, the mind, the body, y así ser tú, universo, alma, mente, cuerpo, the infinite, el infinito. Y creo que hasta aquí. Así es, para ser tú, el infinito. Y hasta aquí creo que terminamos con este. And yes, the idea, well, to finish, the idea was doing some waves painted here because it's paper. I collage papers here, different types of papers. Le puse collage, le pegué bastantes tipos de papeles. Y la idea era de crear olas, pero pues ya no lo hice y así se queda. Pero cuando hice eso, pues entonces lógico, creé aquí las olas. De este lado es olas, de este lado hice dibujar. Pero este es un proyecto que más tarde lo tendremos que analizar. Es un futuro proyecto. No sé cuándo vendrá, pero tiene que venir. Bueno, espero que sea pronto. Olas, entonces dije, ok, me voy a hacer mis olas, porque tenía yo que hacer mis olas para, según yo, I wanted to create my own kind of waves, different type of waves, because the idea was doing that there. But anyway, I'm just going to show you some of them. It says here, olas que van y vienen y no se detienen. Waves that come and go and they do not stop. Something like that. Then I have a little waves and I have a little boat. And I think, to me, this is my dolphin. But anyway, that's the idea. And then I have my own waves. And let me... Those are different. Each one is a different kind of weight. It's just, let me see, just quickly, veamos un poquito. Estos son lo que para mí representan las olas. Así es, las olas que van y vienen y que no se detienen. Pero bueno, that's it. Ya. In most of my papers, I like, in most of my notebooks, I like to write my name on the side. I think this is it. Till next time. Y les ama. Bye bye. Besitos.